some weeks you start off just waiting for things to happen. You know that there are exciting things that are going to happen this week, but you're just kind of on autopilot until they happen. It's been one of those weeks for me. I am in the 4th week of my 2nd semester in college, and I'm at the point where things are starting to get kind of boring and repetitive in my classes, and I'm starting to wish I were on break again. You know, everyone gets to that point. One of my classes this week was canceled, and so especially I was like, man, I wish that I were off of class more. And then there were other things happening this week. I ordered a car a few days ago, and I'm just sitting around waiting for it to arrive. I'm going to see the new Ant-Man movie tomorrow night. I'm seeing it a night early, and I'm very excited to go see it, but it's something I've been looking forward to for months. So again, my mind is kind of on autopilot. And another thing I was really looking forward to this week was Valentine's Day, because I knew I had a new car coming from my parents. A few weeks ago, my mom asked me, hey, I want to get you a car for Valentine's Day. Which one should I get you? And she had Leroy Traffik with snow tires up because she had it up on Amazon because she was going through what was on my my Christmas list that she hadn't bought me. And we both agreed on Leroy Traffik with snow tires. So I was just kind of going through the first few days of my week being like, I know there's a car there. I know I know it's there. I don't have it yet, but I want to get it and I want to open it up. And now we're here. Leroy Traffik with snow tires is just one of those odd releases, right? Did anybody expect this guy to come back in 2021? Did anybody expect this guy to come back completely updated from his original release? This stands out to me as just one of those strange re-releases that everybody forgets about, especially because it was a deluxe in 2021, a year in which deluxes stopped really appearing in stores. But Leroy Traffik with snow tires is someone I've wanted for quite a while, and someone who's quite interesting. The original Leroy Traffik is such a fun car, and I've said this 100 times before, I love niche variants. I love variants of characters who aren't in the movie much, who just have this one variant to their name, and Leroy with Traffik with snow tires is one of those. But his original release was a completely different color. It seems they tried to make a more movie-accurate Leroy, but honestly, they kind of failed in that regard. He was darker and more metallic, and while he is kind of shiny here, I think the original was a bit closer. In 2021, after the Thailand switchover for car production, when for whatever reason they decided to re-release this guy, they fixed his color to match the original, but they did some other weird things with him. You see, the original Leroy Traffik with snow tires had a different eye expression. He was looking up in the corner, and they gave him a new mouth to go with it, where he had sort of more of a smile than the nervous face he had here. For the 2021 release, they didn't do that. You see, they took the eye expression from the original for some reason, and they slapped on the mouth of the new release of the snow tires variant, and it just gives him one of the most uncomfortable looking Cars diecast expressions I think I've ever seen, just in general. He looks, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but I don't know, I gotta come up with some weird way to describe it by the time he's out of the package. Anyway guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 re-release of Leroy Traffik with snow tires. Of course, a 2021 Deluxe. Been a long time since I've reviewed a 2021 release, since there aren't many that I don't have. As you can see, we got Leroy's artwork there, unfortunately not modified to include the snow tires, just the same old Leroy, down to his little wheel here that's missing, or is too small, or whatever. On the back, you'd see this is international packaging. Deluxes in the US were really hard to find in 2021. They just kind of stopped carrying them, and now we're in 2023, and oops, there are no Deluxes whatsoever, which is very unfortunate. Now let's get this guy out of the package. I hope the new Ant-Man is good, guys. I've heard very mixed things. But I'm very excited to see it. Anyway, here is Leroy Traffik with snow tires out of the package, and I don't even know why I'm laughing. I already knew it looked like this, but it's like they really should have kept the old face or kept this mouth. The eye expression from the original and the mouth expression from the original version of this just do not mesh well together. You can see he's also a completely different mold. So yeah, there's kind of a weird discrepancy between the two Leroys. And here they did give him a color to more closely match the original, but they kept the more accurate tan color of the mattress compared to the original Leroy. And again, you can just see the front of this guy is of a completely different mold, which is just pretty interesting. Of course, he's got the snow tires here. He's got a pretty large base. I want to show you guys the base already because it's a very strange looking base. Look at that. I feel like that wouldn't exist if they were to do it today. I feel like they would make a better looking base if this were a brand new car for today. But he's not. He was originally released in 2010. And all they did for the 2021 re-release was fix his colors and make him look like a very hungry Muppet. Guys, I don't even know. He's got huge rear view mirrors this time. Again, I don't know if they upgraded his mirrors in the movie as well, or if this is, again, just them trying to make the original Leroy more accurate. I think that's what it is. So, yeah, they really just... I don't get it. I don't get why they made so many changes to Leroy Traffik when they made this mold. And then, my Leroy is his 2013 release, by the way. His Radiator Springs Classic Series release. So, when they started re-releasing him after they made this, they went back to this original color. They didn't update the mold at all or the color of the mattress or anything to match the updates they made with this model, which is also, again, just a completely different model. He's got his huge snow tires. I love how they're basically just bigger versions of his original wheels. Well, then again, wouldn't the only difference be the tires and not the wheels? Either way, the wheels are quite a bit larger. But yeah, he's got all the details you would assume Leroy to have. Although the roof rack is no longer visible, the mattress is sort of folded down over it, which is fine. Here it's supposed to look like it's flapping in the wind, but here it's sort of pushed downwards a bit, which is perfectly fine. The license plate on the back reads, let's see, 874LTK. Very good. They're the same license plate, just double checking. That doesn't always happen. This guy's an interesting case of being one of very few cars to have his rear view mirrors detailed, which is very interesting. They're painted in there, which is nice. Doesn't often happen. There's a look at the other side, and there is a look at the base. This is a really funny looking car. I'm sorry, but it's such a cool and sort of obscure release. I absolutely love it, and now my family of Leroys is complete. Him and his 2 different mattress colors and 2 different rear view mirror sizes and 2 different wheel sizes, even though that's accurate. That's supposed to be there. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.